Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how you can delete imported categories from your Revit project. So as you can see here, if I go to my visibility and graphics under imported categories, you can see this imported category from the DWG file. And if I go also to my object styles, you can see under imported objects here the imported categories from the DWG. So there are three scenarios that can happen when you link or import DWG files into your Revit project, and that is, the first one is when it is linked, like here. If I go to manage links, get formats, you can find it here, and if I want to remove this imported category, I can just go and delete it from the project, and you can see imported categories. This was the third floor, so it was deleted, and also from the object styles, you can see here it got deleted. Okay, the second option is when it is imported in the project. You can see now I cannot see it under the linked files, so it is harder to find it in the project. I have made a different video in which you can find these import instances more easily with my Dynamo graph. I will leave the link to this video in the description below. But basically what it tells you is that it can give you an overview of these import instances, and you can see I have many of them here, and I can see this is in the level 2, this one is in the level 1, this was in this site, and so on and so forth. So I will not be talking about this in detail because there is a whole another video for this topic. Okay, so if I will now delete this import instance from this view, you can see this is the second NP. So if I go also to my object styles, imported category second, if I delete this one, it got deleted from the imported objects and also from my imported categories. And the last one is that if someone imported the CAD file and exploded it in the view, as in here you can see I have exploded this only with the partial explode, but you can see these are Revit elements. And this is the most problematic one, because if I go and do the same thing as before, I will select everything and just delete it. I go to my visibility and graphics, imported categories, I still can see the imported category from the DWG file in here. Also, under the object styles, you can still see it here. So if I want to delete it, I can go click on this plus button and select all of the subcategories and delete them. But as you can see, I cannot actually delete the master category because the delete here is grayed out. So if I will now go to my view in imported categories, you can see I still have this master category in here and I cannot delete it. So if I want to delete this, I have to use my delete imported categories script, which I have made just for these purposes. And basically what it does is that it will find all of these situations and delete them. It will not delete the imported categories or CAD files that are imported or linked, so it will not touch them. It will only remove the CAD files or these categories that are left over after someone exploded them inside of your Revit project. I will also leave the link in the description below so you can download this. And if I will now run this, you can see the run was completed. And if I go to my view, to my project, you can see there is no category in here anymore. And if I go to my object styles, imported objects, there is no category in here as well. So this is the way how you can clean the project. But we were talking only about the categories, and there are many more things that got imported in here with the DWG file. For example, as you can see, if I go to my text tool, you can see some new text styles. So I have made also a separate video about what everything got imported when you import the CAD file. And I will leave the link in the description below so you can see how you can clean it properly. So we will clean all of the remains that get imported in the CAD file.